16 strangers have agreed to be abandoned in the forests of British Columbia. Over the next 6 days, they will create their own society, form their own rules, and vote each other out one by one. Last season, it was all about fate and taking it into your own hands. This season, we wanted to find out who was the toughest, who can fight harder than the rest. Welcome to Marooned Season 2. It's good to be back.
I think it's so fast-paced.
I'm just out here camping, and nothing wrong with that.
Every single survivor that goes in with a plan, they say the moment you hit the beach, everything goes out the window.
I'm a huge fan of Survivor. Grew up watching the show with my mom, and I've always just wanted to show that I can just come out on top.
I'm a big outdoors girl. I was a Girl Scout my whole life. I camped my whole life. I've always been competitive. I've always liked competing and winning, so when I found Survivor, I just fell in love.
Basically the only thing I watch. I think about it all the time, and I think that's why I had to come out and do this.
I come from a sports family, so it was always competitive growing up. So Survivor's like my sport.
I'm a huge fan of Survivor. I've watched every season at least once, and it's me and my daughter watching it together.
I'm actually not a huge Survivor fan. I watch it, my husband's a super fan. And then I found out that I'm actually pretty good at these games.
I'm tired already, and this is only our first full day. This has been intense.
Everybody, drop your bucks. This is a hidden immunity idol. The rest of you will draw rocks. And the winner of Marooned Season 2. Thank you everybody for coming out to beautiful Vancouver, British Columbia for our second season of Marooned. Thank you. Before we start, I wanted to give you a little spiel, as I do. This season, the theme is going to be in your hands, the players. We figured the best kind of survivor is answering the age-old question. What happens when you take X amount of strangers and maroon them, see what I did there? And isolate them from the outside world, forcing them to create their own society, form their own rules, and vote each other out one by one, ultimately deciding amongst yourselves who deserves to win over the rest. All right, you're standing in your tribes now, but let's make it official, shall we? In purple, you are Alces. There we go. And in orange, you are Ursidai. Ursidai. Alces and Ursidai. Sounds like a plan. First things first, we're gonna get to our first test as our new tribes. As a group, please choose a tribe leader. Wow. I think you're awesome.
Porter. Shane.
Marisa.
All right, will my two tribe leaders please join me up here? Okay, so what's your name?
I'm Henry.
Henry, awesome. Awesome. And what's your name?
I am Oakley.
Oakley. These are our tribe leaders.
How are you feeling about being the leader of your tribe?
Oh, these guys are great. I love it.
Yeah, perfect. Feel like you can lead them to a victory today?
Oh, absolutely.
Perfect. How about you?
Oh, this group is so cute. I love them already. I'm just
first
so excited
impression?
to see. Oh, I just want us to get to camp and get to talk more.
Awesome. Well, we'd be better on a win. So,
Oh, yeah.
let's see how this is going to work. I'm going to explain your first reward challenge. We're going to get right into it. For this challenge, the tribe leader is going to direct their tribe through a course, collecting 4 numbered boxes. Along the way, there will also be boxes of extra supplies and other materials up for grabs, including a mystery box that will change this game for your group. Once you get all 4 boxes with numbers on them, and any additional boxes to your tribe table over there, all pairs back to the mat. The remaining person left over will run out and complete a puzzle. That code will unlock a marble, and then 2 more people will run up as the 3 of you complete a table maze. The first tribe to get their marble into the final hole in the table maze will win reward for their tribe. Want to know what you're playing for? Yeah! Oh yeah, it's a big one. It's a big one. Both tribes will get whatever you brought back. So if you get a box picked up during the challenge, it doesn't matter if you win or lose. But here's the kicker. For the losing tribe, you will lose your sleeping bags and your personal items for 24 hours. Worth playing for? Oh yeah. All right, so the big kicker here, tribe leaders to the tables.
No one really wanted to do it. That's why I stepped up.
We are playing for rewards. Survivors ready? Go!
Everybody, come this way, come this way, come this way.
Fast start from the purple tribe. They're getting around. We've got a hand on the box from Shane. They've dropped it. It's down now. They're gonna skip it. They're gonna go past it here. We've got purple around the side. Both of the boxes in the middle have fallen down already. Turn around. You've got a box for Ursadai. They've walked into it. Now trying to get through the ropes course. Right. Kristen, that's orange. Okay, where are we going, buddy? Ursadai coming up with their second box now.
Go straight. Now hang a left. Coop and Martin, stop.
Ursadai with their second box on the table. They have their 7th and their granola. Reese, it's by your foot.
Right here, yeah.
And Alci's with the mystery box that is on the table. They will get the advantage that changes the game for their tribe. Ursadai with another box in hand. It looks like Ursadai currently has 3 boxes on the table, all orange, the 4, the 7, and the granola.
It's not the box closest, it's the box farthest away from you.
Are we at the start? Got Alci's with the box now.
Is that right?
Right beside you! In the obstacle, yes! Go! Now turn.
We've got Ursadai with another box. They are headed back to the table. That is their 4th number.
Look out for the wall. Look out for the wall.
We have Ursadai with almost all of the boxes. They have a tarp and a rope, plus their granola, canned food, and all 4 numbers now. They're sending them back to the start. Ursadai in the lead right now in the numbers. We've got Alci's coming back with their last number. Both tribes walking into a beam. Ursadai trying to get past the line. They have almost all of their players back now. Wait till they're across the line. And you're good. Ursadai has their single out. Ursadai with their single out. Alci's with all 3 players coming back now. All of them coming back now. All together in a row. We have Ursadai.
Okay.
Ursadai to the table. They are good. They are?
Yeah, heaviest to license.
They are good. Ursadai working on their number code now. Alci's, you are good.
Well, can you get rid of the ones that are
send their single out now. He's got a bit of a shuffle going on here, but hey, whatever works.
light?
And he's sprinting all the way through. That shuffle gets him to the end. We've got both tribes working on their code. A couple of the boxes knocked off. That's all right. We need those number boxes on the table. Do they have all of them? There is 4 numbers that you need to get. You are sorting them from lightest to heaviest inside. Lightest to heaviest will be your code. Ursula working out on the code.
Yep, and right there, and do 1 to the left. Yep, just like that, just like that, just like that. Wait, stop, 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 stop. Move it a little bit more back.
The only thing now is their code correct.
The other way just a little.
2 more clicks on that dial.
To heaviest.
How's that? 1 more. There you go, down. And then towards your thumb, 2 more.
Once they unlock that lock, it'll unlock a marble. That marble will go in their table maze. And it looks like Allseas has their marble. They're gonna put it in the start. Allseas.
No, you gotta keep turning it.
Allseas, you are good. 2 more can come out to help with the table maze. Allseas coming from behind. They are now in the lead in this big reward challenge. Sleeping bags and personal items.
Yes,
on
try
the line.
it. Got it. Got it, got it, got it, got it. No pair.
Ursula, you are good.
The next pair, come this way! Come this way!
Go.
Yep, you got it. Wait, Jack. Yep. Look out, just be careful. Wait, wait, wait. Yep, this way.
Careful,
Hey,
Jack.
Martin, if you just come straight.
Jack.
Just straight, 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 straight. Yes, run.
Allseas now working on their table maze. A lot of focus is going to go in here from Henry. Got to get through this entire maze while the players are still blindfolded. It's a lot of communication from our tribe leader. Let's see if it was the right decision from the Allseas tribe.
Okay, now Jack and Martin, tilt up towards you.
Towards who?
No, down, I mean, down, 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 down. Nope, 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 we gotta go back the other way. It didn't hit around the corner, okay.
Whoever's here needs to go down, I think.
Okay.
They're going backwards.
Martin,
still just
grab,
near the
get to Jack,
beginning.
Get to Jack.
All the way towards Cam, there we go. And then towards Shane.
Turn it now, Jack, back towards you.
Okay, back towards Steve, just a little bit. Back, level it out.
Keep it the same height, but turn it to the left. Turn it to the left.
Like this?
Yes, towards Sam and, no, don't turn it. I mean, like, move it up and down.
Tilt.
Tilt, I mean, thank you.
Tilt.
Tilt towards Sam.
I'm here. I'm Sam.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, there, see ya. We can't go too far or it'll fall off.
Well,
Everyone wants to win this
Towards
first
Cam.
at the same height
Oh,
challenge.
okay.
It will set the pace for
Towards
your
me.
tribe for the rest of the course.
Back towards Cam. Towards T.
You got Allseas with a bit of progression here.
Towards me.
tilt it down this way. Now tilt it down this
It
way.
is pretty even, so it's anybody's
tilt
game
it
at
down
this
that
point.
way.
It all comes down to that communication from their leader. We'll see if it was a good decision by the tribe.
Or you need to, no, you need to come up. When I say, when I'm clapping on one side, if it's not your side, you need to go up.
Towards Cam. Towards Shane.
Allseas getting dangerously close to that edge there.
Sam and Jack, you need to stand up a little bit because you're getting too low to the ground. Oh, it's back the other way. So, Sam.
About 3 turns away from winning this first challenge. Very calm through this challenge.
And Jack towards you just a little bit. Now,
Which side? I'm on both
this
sides.
side. This side closer to me. Martin down. We'll Jack up. Martin turn.
Towards Shane slowly.
Jack put it down. We'll Jack
Towards
go
Cam
up.
more.
Up slightly. Up, up, up. Both of you. Up. Quick, 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 quick.
That marble is rolling.
Allseas
wins! First to die.
Way to stay calm
Losing
now.
their sleeping bags and personal items for 24 hours. All right, everybody, good first challenge. Congratulations, Allseas. Well done. Congratulations. You will go back with everything you have, plus your sleeping bags and your personal items. You did miss out on 2 boxes, your canned food and your luxury items, but that's okay. You got the win. That's what counts. As for Ursadai, unfortunately, we'll be taking your sleeping bags and personal items for the next 24 hours, as well as no luxury items. We'll send you to your camps, and good luck. We'll see you later.
Getting to the area with all these people, I kind of thought it'd be a little scary just because like you don't know anyone. but at the same time, it was a lot easier because it's like no one knows anyone, so everyone knows everyone. Honestly, it was very great that our area was shaded, so we wouldn't have to use the tarp as like kind of a roof. We could just sleep on it. So I thought that was nice.
Welcome to camp. You must share the contents of this note with your whole tribe. Locked in this cage is a hidden immunity idol. In order to release the idol, you must use the key to solve the sliding puzzle. To open the lock, the cage may not be moved or tampered with in any way. There's a clue containing a guide to opening the lock hidden somewhere at camp. Best of luck. I have not watched very much of the show. Maybe my mom's had it on a couple of times, but I haven't seen much of it myself. But if I lose, I'm just out here camping, and nothing wrong with that. I will eat anything, I will do anything. I'm really good at the puzzles. Yeah. I'm an electrician.
Nice.
Doing commercial work, a lot of car chargers around the city.
I'm a graphic designer, and I work in marketing.
I currently work in adult education.
I'm a mechanical engineer. I do the design work for an oil refinery.
I'm Kristen. I just graduated college, so I'm still figuring my life out. But I am a lifeguard and a swim instructor. My name is Kristen Deaver. I'm 21 years old. I'm originally from Philly, but I just graduated from the University of Florida, and I am moving to Spain next year to teach English. I majored in zoology, so my end goal is to do conservation of endangered animals. This is very much in my element. I love being outside. I love being with people. In college, I was the president and host of Survivor Club, so I've spent years hosting seasons, playing seasons. I'm going to be very good at the strategic game, but my strategy is to not show that I know strategy. My strategy is to just be, social and have everyone like come to me and feel like they can trust me, because at the end of the day, Survivor is a social game, so I intend to play it as it was intended to play and be as a social game.
It's very, very complicated.
It'll make more sense later.
Right?
Oh, is that it?
All right. Oh, did you just get it? Did you just get it?
I think so.
Oh boy. He just started kind of playing with it while everybody was making the flag, and next thing you know, he's like, oh. And I was standing right next to him, and I'm like, what? He's like, I just opened it. And I'm like, oh, I guess you're gonna show everybody now. And everybody saw you.
I opened it. I didn't open this.
I mean, you should have it.
I
Yeah,
guess
you
so.
just got it.
I was just messing with it. I didn't mean to. My bad.
So he opened it, saw it, so we all know he has it. Good job.
Thank you. I like puzzles. If there's ever a puzzle.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Henry opened the cage in front of all of us. He figured out the puzzle and opened it. He's like, idol. So we're all like, I do feel some energy towards that.
Henry found our idol right away. We all agreed not to go for it, and he just opened up the cage and took it.
It just says I'm a special little snowflake.
Where are you from, Austin?
I'm from San Diego.
Oh yeah, I saw that on your shirt.
Where are you from?
Originally from Wyoming, but I've lived in a lot of places. Right now I live in New Hampshire. I'm Coop. I'm from Wyoming. I've been a nomad for a while, so worked doing fishing in Alaska like 5 years. I right now work in New Hampshire. I build ice castles in the wintertime. We do sculptured sands in the summer. I think it's good to have a loose, fluid strategy. I'm not going to be the guy that says he's going to win it all and he gets voted off first, because that looks bad when you edit it.
Ooh, this is a long note. Okay. Welcome to camp. You must share the contents of this note with your whole tribe. Check.
The color-coded clothes had some sense of who I might be with, and had a lot of good vibes from a lot of the people that ended up together. We look like we should perform well in challenges, and I think there's a lot of people personality-wise that I can work with in this group.
It will require you to be daring, but possessing it could mean the difference between staying in the game or being voted out. Best of luck.
As soon as I saw there was an immunity idol puzzle, I was like, this is the kind of stuff I do at home for fun. And I looked at it and I played with it for a second, and I said, if I work on this for 5 minutes, I will get it open. And I walked away. I'm not getting that freaking idol. In the first challenge, we struggled a lot. That did stink to lose that, because you want to start on a win. We were not getting great directions from Oakley, and so we weren't really getting the information we needed.
That challenge was a nightmare for me, because had I known that I was going to be screaming to people and trying to get people to just fucking walk straight. The word straight could not be more clear in my mind, but apparently to some people that means do a 90-degree turn to the right and then walk straight. Ugh.
Sorry. I'm just
almost fell over.
taking everything down.
Being a therapist definitely translates well into being a survivor. I literally was in school for 2 years, and pretty much all we learned and talked about was how to like pick up on subtle cues, how to listen with the third ear. I struggle to work with others in games because the first question I always ask myself in any conversation in a game is, how is what I tell this person going to be used against me? My main motivation for coming out here is really pushing myself, seeing what I'm made of, and also dirt, leaves, trees, things, just nature. Oh, I'm just so excited to be out in nature. That's my main thing that I want everyone to know.
I did see like raspberries and blackberries, so there could be some around if we want to look.
Winning that first challenge was absolutely massive, and then as soon as we found out that you were losing your personal belongings, that saps a large amount of your energy for the rest of the game. And although it wasn't an immunity, it was pretty big.
This is what it's like out here.
And the other thing that came out of it was an advantage. When Henry handed me the box, it just had this note on it, so I quickly put it in my pocket and look around to see who noticed, and I see that Tyler and Kristen both noticed, so I'm like, I'm gonna have to tell them later. We're all at camp. We have like 2 hours before I even get a chance to read this thing. And then when I do, I see that I have multiple options. So the first was an extra vote. The second one was an advantage in the tribe. And then the third one was basically I play it at the beginning of a tribal, and then anything that's played in that tribal, I would get at the end of it. Which I think that is definitely the way that can bring the most from the advantage.
This came off the
But that's
side.
for putting it on top of something,
we're
so
not
I think
doing
you
that.
just have to pop it off like a ball cap.
Anyone have a knife? Oh, okay, let's go.
Torger got an advantage at the first reward. I can see myself working with him. I think he sees that we're the same age.
Torger found an advantage. I definitely feel like I'm in good graces with Torger.
So someone has
Yeah,
that
please.
special scroll.
I just have to scroll.
Yeah, separate.
And is that is that the special thing? Like that will change the game?
Me and Marisa both saw a piece of paper on one of the challenge boxes. And when we got back to camp, that paper is no longer there. So we don't know if it's a clue to another idol, advantage, and we do not know who has it.
There's paper on that, and then, yeah, there's not paper.
Huh.
Looking at the buffs, we realized that Ursa Die must mean bear, because if you look on our buffs, there's a lot of bear prints, and there's a bear on the other side. So I just thought, let's really bring that to the forefront. Let's do Ursa Die, grizzly bears, paw prints. Like, watch out for us, man. You don't want to be off in the woods by yourself, because we're coming. I feel like I'm probably the old guy here. I just turned 51 not too long ago, and it looks like there's a bunch of young bucks around me. So I'm here to prove that old guys don't all suck. And tell me if I get your approval.
Oh yeah.
Friends and family, when they found out I was coming out here, that's the main question is what's your strategy? How are you gonna play? Kind of feel like I want to go into it as open as I can without much strategy, but I really want to compete in the challenges. That's what I get excited about, because I'm pretty athletic, play a lot of sports. I've listened to all the interviews with Survivor with Rob Sesternino, and as Rob has a podcast now, every single survivor that goes in with a plan, they say the moment you hit the beach, everything goes out the window. So I'm gonna try to just ride the wave.
I'm Curie, and I actually hate board games, and I don't watch a lot of Survivor, so I'll be the outlier there. I work in a factory. I am a quality control agent, but recently I just became the entire company / industry's first female melter operator, so I run a 2-story indoor volcano.
Whoa.
So I fuck with lava all day, basically.
My name is Kiri. I'm from Grand Forks, BC. I'm 33 years old. I'm actually not a huge Survivor fan. I watch it. My husband's a super fan. And then I found out that I'm actually pretty good at these games usually. This is gonna be like the weirdest clip if I get voted out first. I like the strategy, I like the gameplay, and I like testing myself. So I think this time I'm gonna try to play more of a low-key game. And it's hard because I'm loud and obnoxious. But I need to not be such a social threat because it keeps biting me in the ass in the end.
If we had
this here, then it's 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. So we need to figure out how to get one of these squares into this section.
I've definitely heard of that.
The note tells us that there is an idol in this bird cage, and to get the idol out of the bird cage, we just need to solve this slider puzzle. I'm standing there with Rhonda, and I'm showing her, okay, well, we've gotten to here before. I think the next move is, you know, you slide this piece up, and this piece slides over.
If we had this here, if this square was here, then we could slide this up. I don't know if it would slide up enough.
And I thought we were still gonna be 3 or 4 moves away from solving it, and the whole thing just opens up in my hand. Rhonda kind of looks at me and is like, well, what are you doing? Like, take the idol, you solved the puzzle.
Austin has the idol. He found it. Actually, I was with him watching him do the puzzle when he found it. And it was like, yeah, you gotta tell people you have it because they're gonna know it's gone and it's gonna be either me or you, and you gotta say, like, it's you.
35. Yeah, that's me in a nutshell.
All C's, come on in. First one of the season, baby. Ursidai, come on in. All right, welcome to your first immunity challenge. Before we get started, let me show you what you're playing for. Ready? Here is what you will be playing for this season. This is what you seek. With this, you will not be voted out. Are we ready to get into it? Yeah. All right. So for this challenge, it's going to be a relay race through an obstacle course. So one at a time, you're gonna run out, complete this obstacle course. When you get to the middle, there are puzzle pieces waiting for you. You will grab them one at a time, bring it all the way to the end, where you will then do the obstacle course back, tag out your next member. Once every single puzzle piece is at the end, 2 people that will not do the obstacle course will run out, complete that puzzle. First try to complete the puzzle wins immunity. And you're also playing for reward. Want to know what you're playing for? Oh, yeah. First tribe to finish. Since nobody got their luxury items, we'll win those luxury items. Sound good? The team that loses, whichever team loses, you have an opportunity at the next time you win to win those as well. Sound good? Yeah. All right, we'll get to strategizing and we'll get into it. All right, this is for immunity and reward. Survivors ready? Go! All right, both under. Quick through. Over the ninja steps. Gotta grab their puzzle piece. They are both through. Neck and neck in this challenge so far. Over the balance beam now. Jack falls. Gotta go back. Torger's over. Gotta go over that balance beam. Jack having a bit of trouble with the balance beam. Torger on the teeter-totter.
Nice, clear.
Torger's gotta run back. Got it, Jack. All right, Jack. Torger's over.
Take a breath, buddy. Take a breath.
Reset that.
There you go.
Heading over. And he's over the A-frame. Back in. And on the ninja step. And she's through. Gotta grab that puzzle piece. Can't forget. And she's onto the A-frame. And he's over the A-frame. Gotta make up a little bit of time here. A little bit of a fall. That's okay. And now he's across the ninja steps. Kristen gonna take her time here. Trying to catch up.
What crazy?
About that puzzle piece. There he goes. Almost grabbing the wrong one. Over the A-frame now. Kristen on her way back. Over the balance beam. Oh, big fall. Gotta go back. There we go. And she makes it. Well done. Trying to make up some time now.
Beautiful. Nice done.
Good job.
There we go. We're across. Grab that puzzle piece. And we're in.
It's gonna be worry.
All C's in the lead. Lapping. Ursidai.
Britt is wiping everyone out.
We are over. That's all right. Gotta go back. Almost. We have a 2-piece lead. Gary's got to go back. You got it. Well done. We've got our next piece for all seas. Ursidai stuck on this balance beam. Yup, just like that. Balance beam is not easy. All seas across with their next piece. Sometimes it's that mental battle. Can I do this? The answer is yes, you can. That's all right. Nice. And all seas is across. Pieces left. You gotta just come in, remember. There we go. And we're over.
Guess it's too late to trade out, isn't it?
Yeah. All right, start running. Run. You got it. Gotta grab that puzzle piece. There we go. A lot of time for Ursidai here, hopefully to get that first try. We're up and over the A-frame here. Camera on his way back, clears it. Gonna commit to it here. And he's across. Makes it. Over the meter spotter. Making the first progress that Ursidai has seen in a while. Ursidai making up that progress. They're gonna have to keep it up like this if they want to have a chance at winning this. Torger on the balance beam now. Getting through, and he's across. Up and over the teeter-totter now. Good. You made it. Martin's good. Torger's across. Both players are now back. On their way back now. Over that teeter-totter. Torger's got it. Martin's got to go back. Torger on that balance beam. Clears it. Well done. Up and over the A-frame now. Alright. And we got our last. Tyler's back in it for the third time now. Onto the crawl space. Hoping to finish that out for the tribe flawlessly. He's got their last piece in his hand. Martin's still on the balance beam here. Tyler's done this before, he knows how to do it. And he's across, there it is. Martin's gotta go back. Tyler's over. Gotta go back to the court. Wow. Tyler's gotta clear the ninja steps, get up to the crawl space. Puzzle makers, wait till he's across that line. And go! Puzzle makers, go! You are good! Halsey is now on the puzzle. It is a 4-foot tall lighthouse puzzle. Once they get that lighthouse on the top, they are the winners if they can do it first. Halsey is hoping to keep that lead. Ursidai hoping to shorten it. Gotta go up, and we're over. There it is. Well done. Gotta go back now.
Yeah, Ronnie. Yeah.
We got another piece from Henry. Yeah, Rhonda. It's across. That's how you do it. Well done. First try. Looks like they've only got a few left, but they did right. There we go. Is that it? There it is. Next piece in. Halsey's got another piece. Ursidai trying to make up that time. And another piece, 2 left. And another piece. Last piece left. Halsey wins immunity. None of them will be the first person voted out of this game. All right, all C's, congratulations. Come on over. Come grab it. Congratulations.
Thank you. We'll make a nice one.
Good. All C's, none of you will be the first person voted out of this game. You are all good, and those luxury items will be waiting for you back at camp. Head back to camp.
Good going, guys. Good going. Well done.
Ursidai, as for you, unfortunately, victory not so sweet. I will be keeping those luxury items, and I got nothing for you but tribal council. Grab your stuff, head back to camp. See you tomorrow.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Former security? No.
Do you need like a shoulder under your arm?
The immunity challenge was the most embarrassing thing I've ever done in my life. And I've done a lot of embarrassing shit. I once drunkenly got Slayer tattooed on my ass, and this definitely trumps that experience. Like, I'm so ashamed. I'm not watching episode 1. I'm over it. I haven't actually looked at my foot yet, but I'm like pretty sure if I do, it's gonna be pretty screwed up looking.
We now know the survivors, what they go through on TV, and we can't look at the TV and go, come on, why can't they do that?
I mean, I'm
Now-
still gonna. And of course, I'm like the biggest target now because that was such an obvious failure. It's such a survivor cliche that the person that screws up the challenge the most the first time is gone. So I'm trying to change that a little bit.
I can't believe I couldn't do it. Oh my god.
There's nothing wrong with you. We all have different strengths, we all have different weaknesses.
Immediately, when we get back to camp after the challenge, let's split it. Two groups of 4, and horrible idea. And then Martin, Coop, Sam, and Austin. I do feel like those 4 clinked up and are tighter than they want to lead us to believe.
They know Austin has the idol and that you don't. And if they just come up to the 3 of us and say, it's gonna be Curie,
then we say yes. Then we're like, yeah, we were already thinking.
Thinking that we were just
She's injured.
So we split into 4s, and it's me, Oakley, Curie, and Rhonda. And we're talking about Austin's idol. Is he gonna play it? Is he not? It's the first tribal. I don't know.
I can vouch he'd already said both of your names. In a good way.
When we were getting water, I said I wanted to work with Rhonda and Oakley.
Then we eventually bring up Coop's name. I actually throw out Coop's name. He really wants to keep tribe strength, and I think tribe strength is important, but I like loyalty more. I need numbers. I want to know that people are on my side.
literally the 4 of them are like probably debating like which of the 4 of us.
Yeah, exactly.
Like we all know what's going on. It's kind of funny though then that they were the 4 that got up and we were just like, let's just chill.
Yeah.
And that was
I feel bad saying it, but I feel like we at least need to talk about it. Like, Curie hurt her ankle.
If we're looking at challenge performance, I think Oakley struggled in challenge 1, Curie struggled in challenge 2.
As far as keeping our tribe strong, it's...
Yeah, I think that's the clear, like, tribe strong answer.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that's the best move for the 4 of us.
That's the I think the initial groundwork we need to lay. Are we worried about tribal strength to win challenges first? Because going forward, you don't want to keep losing. You want to make sure we can win a couple so that we're not always doing this.
The main thing to come out of that conversation was that group of 4 is hopefully a very solid 4 that can go deep in this game together.
To bring it back a little bit on Curie again, is it wasn't necessarily the physicality of it, it was the mentality. Because after the second or third time she fell, you saw she was clocked out.
We got back to camp, everyone's in a group, kumbaya, and then someone's like, we should probably break off and talk strategy, right? Luckily, the 3 people I wanted to come with me came with me, and that is my guys, Austin, Coop, and Martin. And right there, we were like, looking around, we said, this is a good fucking 4. We got people who are smart, people who are good at challenges. We were thinking, if these are all high-stress competitions, we don't want to have someone who's going to give up real quick. And so that's kind of where it started. Camp was saying, Curie, Curie, Curie. And then, out of nowhere,
Coop's name came up. So the name that we have now come up with, that person put out Coop's name.
I'm spooning with Rhonda, a 56-year-old woman, and yeah, so I spent my night spooning with Rhonda. That's a first.
Cockapoo.
Rhonda actually told everyone that Oakley pitched Coop's name, so I'm actually happy that no one is looking at me, and I somehow got Oakley to be targeted because he threw out Coop's name when in reality it's me. But obviously we're still on board for Oakley.
What's that?
Still on board for Oakley.
Oh, totally.
It's Oakley, okay.
Jack and I are getting along great. He's kind of like my kid. And then at one point, Coop didn't trust me. Because Oakley told him that it was me that put out his name. I am voting for Oakley. And we even know how to spell his name because it's on our map. Our flag.
Freaking Oakley goes out and he wants to have a big move, and he goes and he says my name, and I played too strong of a social game for that. You can't try to get me out. People don't want to get me out. That did not gain traction at all. So you just gave a perfectly good other target.
I think we just get through this vote, so we can nap.
Everybody was nervous to throw at the first name. But once we got talking and got into the rhythm, we really came to kind of a quick consensus. I think once we get the first one under our belts and just kind of off our backs, we'll feel better. It's just so hard with how many times things changed last night.
I feel like I'm now being painted as this like untrustworthy person when I think I'm the person that's been the most straightforward, because everyone's like, oh, this one's complicated. It does not need to be. It should be so obviously Curie.
I think it might be a 7-1 Oakley, or it's going to be a 7-1 me. I stole a granola bar last night while everyone was sleeping, and I've been waiting for this confessional so I can eat it in peace without worrying about being caught. I hope no one actually notices what's missing. Okay, so then, welcome.
Ursadai, how we feeling? Everybody's doing good?
No,
I don't.
No, we're here. What are you talking about?
So, Rhonda, start us off. You guys have the first night, and unfortunately, you don't have your sleeping bags, your personal items. Tell me about the night. How did that go for the tribe?
I'm a little bit of a princess and I like to whine, so yeah, at one point they thought I was quitting. I just didn't come back because I slept in the bathroom. So, yeah, it was awesome. Living the dream. Awesome.
That's good. Good to hear. That survivor experience, right? So you guys get into the game, and right off the bat, we throw you right into a reward challenge, and you have to pick a leader. Oakley, you were the leader chosen for your tribe. Tell me a little bit about that decision, how you felt. Was it you were a volunteer, you voluntold? How did it go?
From my perspective, we were all standing around there awkwardly and no one wanted to do it. So I reached this point where I was like, if no one steps up, then we're all just gonna feel weird about it for like longer the more it goes on. So I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll just throw my hand up and we'll see how it works out. Had I known I was gonna be doing that blindfolded calling thing, I 1000% would not have stepped up. But I did my best, and that's all I can ever try to do. My best.
Kiri, walk me a little bit through Immunity Challenge. What happened?
I think that's between me and my therapist now, because I was worried about the balance beam. I didn't express it loudly enough. I was hoping I would just be able to I didn't think I was gonna do that bad. I knew I was gonna kind of suck and be slow, but I thought I was gonna at least finish it. And then I fell and injured myself, and I was like, okay, we need to trade out. I think I've never done that bad at anything in my life, including my personal life. I just hope that the people here can also see that I have other strengths, and that if they vote me out, it sets a precedent that if you screw up at any challenge here out, you run the risk of being sent home just for that. And I don't think that's how we want the dynamics to be, because there's always gonna be a challenge that some of us are good at, some of us suck at. I mean, that's how it's designed.
She thinks she struggled on the balance beam. A couple of us struggled. I struggled. I struggled. Jack struggled. I fell off 5 times before I could get across it coming back. So it wasn't easy.
So Jack, Kiri made a good point. If everyone feels like, oh, if I mess up in the challenge, I'm done for, it's not really good for tribe camaraderie. So what do you think the vote is based on tonight?
I mean, it's a 6-day game. We're sleeping out here. We don't know what challenge is coming. We don't know if it's going to be a puzzle, if it's going to be strictly physical. We need a good mix of everyone. We just need to stay united as a tribe to move forward and win our first immunity challenge.
So Sam, to close us out, you've been here almost a full day with this group of strangers, and now you collectively have to decide to vote one person out. How do you do it?
I think you talk to everybody and you're like, where are we at? How can we ensure that we're not coming back here the next time this happens? That's the number one thing. Who do we think is gonna excel at competitions? Who's gonna work with us? Any twist that gets thrown our way, who's the best person to have on the team who's gonna help us move forward?
Well, I think there is only one way to find out, and that is to vote. So with that, it is time to vote. Kiri, you're up first.
I think we'd be really good friends in real life. You remind me of my best friend, but I just don't want to go, so I make sacrifices sometimes.
I think this is where we ended up. It changed quite a bit through the course of the night. No hard feelings, but this is where we gotta go.
I want to try to come back with the United Tribe, go into the next challenge strong, and hopefully not be back here next Tribal Council.
I didn't want you to go, I want us to go, but a simple plan can never just be simple.
If anybody has an advantage or an idol, and they would like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
I'm good.
All right, once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote, Kiri. Second vote, Oakley. 1 vote Kiri, 1 vote Oakley. Third vote, Oakley.
Spelled my name wrong.
Doesn't count.
Oakley. That's 3 votes Oakley, 1 vote Kiri.
So unnecessary.
And the first person voted out of Marooned, Oakley. Please bring me your torch.
To say I'm disappointed since there was literally no way for me to get out of it is an understatement. And I think some of you should focus on not being lemons.
Oakley, the tribe has spoken. But you will have a chance to come back to this game.
Yeah! Oh yeah, you will!
Well, Ursadai, bit of a bombshell I dropped there, so I'll let you head back to camp and dwell on it. Grab your torches, head back to camp. I'll see you later.
These people think they're slick and they're not. I sincerely hope that if I don't get back in this game that none of them win. Oh, it's Kiri, but meanwhile they can't make eye contact with me. You blindsided somebody the first vote. But now I'm away from home. Oh my god, please let me get back in that game.